Okay, in this video, I'm just going to cover a couple of miscellaneous things that I'm not sure the other videos covered. So when you're plotting each point, pointing the complex plane, this is the BI axis, this is the A, which usually is the X, this is usually the Y axis. So you go -3 on the A axis and then go up to 5i and then go ahead and mark a point. Notice no parentheses. Okay, showed how to do all of this stuff. Parametric. Okay, I'm not sure that I put parametric in there. Okay, so ones that look like this, you're just substituting the y for the t. So x is equal to, I would put the parentheses squared over 2, but then you have to put the comma and then say where t is equal to y. Okay, on the ones that there's more involved than just a parabola one, if these are the same, don't divide first. Just leave them just like that. Square both sides. And then create a system. So we're going to add the left plus the left on each equation. The right and the right, notice they each have a 25 in common, so we're going to factor out the 25. And now look at what we have. We have sine squared t plus cosine squared t. Well, sine squared t plus cosine squared t equals 1. So we have x squared plus y squared is equal to 25. Well, that's a circle whose radius is 5 and whose center is at 0, 0. I think, and then remember, if you got a question on the other one, you can just send me a screenshot of it. You can do that, or see if you can find a video on either my site or Patrick. That doesn't look like Patrick JMT. He has short videos, and I think they're very good. And a lady named Krista King, and she does complete courses. So when you go to college, if you're going to be doing some pretty advanced math stuff, uh, either of these will be a great source. Okay, that is it. Well, actually, I'm going to go back up here and talk about the graphing of the polar. Oops, too far. Okay, if this would have said 1 5 pi thirds, you find 5 pi thirds, so right here, this angle, and you go to the radius of 1, and then you label it 1 5 pi thirds. Now, if this would have been 1 negative 5 pi thirds, so if you start here and go in the negative direction, that's -1, -2, -3 over 3, which would be negative pi, -4, -5. So this is now the angle in question, and then you go to the radius of 1, and this would be 1 negative 5 pi thirds. All right, and then lastly, but now if the radius is -1 negative 5 pi thirds, well, we have found negative 5 pi thirds. This is negative 5 pi thirds. But when we have the radius of 1, we follow that down and we find the radius of -1. So this right here is -1 negative 5 pi thirds. Many of you missed that on the last test because you didn't watch the video like I asked you to, or you didn't have your volume up maybe in class when I was explaining it. So make sure you're paying attention to that, you goofballs. All right. Good luck.